press record. I know there's going to be some girls that are joining in the next few minutes as well. But just really like what an amazing first 7 days that we've had of the competition. It's been absolutely buzzing. Like the group has been just thriving, and I'm just so proud of every single one of you. So thank you so much for being a part of posting, of sharing, of supporting, you know, putting your meals in the group and actually being present there, because like we know, that group is going to be where we find our very best team members. You know, you've got the opportunity to help people get the best results possible on these products and then offer them the opportunity. I've actually just signed one of my girls up today who's had such great results on the products that she's just absolutely loving the journey, and she recommends the products to everybody. So she just said, what's the reason that I wouldn't, you know, join the business? So that's really, really exciting. So just wanted to say hi to everyone. So hi Elizabeth, hi Kat, hi Emma, hi Zana, hi Liana, hi Joe, hi Karis, hi Jane, hi Shaf. It's so nice to see you on. How are we doing? Liana's over in Canada soaking up the sunshine. Nice to see you. So girls, this evening, as always, we're just going to keep it really informal. We're just going to be here. There's a few things that I'm going to go through to help you have a really good month end. But if you've got any burning questions, if there's anything that you want to contribute to the call, if there's anything you want to share, a tip that you've learned, then please go ahead, because that's what this is all about. We're here to just, you know, hang out, share what's working for us, share some wins. If you've had a customer that you're proud of this week, if you want to shout yourself out or a team member, then please let me know in the comments and I can bring you on. But what I just wanted to go through is the team group. So the team group is really there for us as basically like a support system like we give to our customers, okay? So what I want you girls to start thinking about is how often do you go in there, how often do you use it, and what do you use it for? Because we all know that we're great at using the products. Like the products is, you know, it's the heart of this business. But if you want to build and you want to get through the promotions, we've got to build a community for us, okay? We've got to build that community solid for us as a team. So when we bring customers through as team members, we bring new team members in, they've got a home, they've got something to be a part of, and that is where the community of the team will start to grow. Let me just put this up here. That's better. And so I'm just going to encourage you to have a think about how often do you post in there? How often do you go in there? Do you read the information that is put in there? Because there's some really good stuff that I'm going to be posting in there over the next, you know, however long, weeks, months, but also what I've posted in there already. So please make sure that you're going in there. The other thing that I just wanted to make sure that you girls knew was the system to get people started. So we know that in this business, if you want to be successful, you've got to have systems, okay? And systems make things run smooth. Systems help you, you know, duplicate, which is so important. So what I'm just going to show you is a really simple system, which you probably all already know, but I just want to make it really, really clear so you know exactly what it is that you need to do when you get a new team member and you feel confident. Because sometimes I think like, sometimes we, and I've been in this position before, sometimes we don't want to get team members because we don't know what to do with them and we don't know how to bring them success. I don't know if anybody can relate to that. I don't know if you think like, oh God, I don't know how to get them to senior partner. I don't know what to tag them in. I don't know what information to give them. So the simple system for bringing someone into the team is obviously signing them up, getting them into the team group and making sure that they have got their email. So that is the first thing of all. So make sure that they've got their email. And then the second thing to do is welcome them into the group. Hi, Steve. Good evening. Thanks for coming on. Nice to see you.
Hi.
And then what we want to do is go to the team group. And if you have a look under featured, which I think sometimes we miss. So if you're on your phones, if you want to jump on there, go to the team group. And then if you have a look at the featured posts, you can actually scroll. So the first thing that you want to do is tag them into the welcome to the team video. That's what you want to do straight after that they've got their email. You've welcomed them into the group, you've put their photo in the group, given them a massive welcome. You've said, you know, welcome to the team. We're so excited that you're here. Let's get you to the first position of Partner Plus, because that is their goal. And of course, potentially sometimes people might just want to do 1 or 2 orders, that's fine. But if they want to start working through the marketing plan and up that compensation ladder, this is where they want to be. So tag them in the video. And then if you scroll along, there's a getting started strong video, which you can tag them in as well, which is amazing, with me and Amy. And then also there's a guide to help you reach Partner Plus and Senior Partner in your first 2 months. Now, I wrote this a while ago, but there's loads of amazing information here, which if you're struggling to get to Partner Plus, if you're struggling to get Senior Partner points every month, or at least Partner Plus points every single month, then I would urge you to read this and familiarize yourself with it, because this will be able to give you some like solid training for yourself, and the more that you know, then when you bring team members, then this is what you can share with them. So just let me know in the comments if you have read this, what you've learned from it, and if you know this system already. So then what you can do is, obviously once they've read through this, then like it says in the very bottom of this document that I've written, is to plan a strategy call with them, which should last for about 30 to 45 minutes. And the reason that we like to do a strategy call with our new team members is so you can get to know them, and you can ask them the really important questions, okay? And those questions are, how much money would they like to be making in 3 months from now? How much time would they be able to spend on building their business per day? Because if somebody says to you they want to earn £1,000 a month in 3 months from now, which is possible, but they would obviously have to be doing a lot of hours to be doing that, and to be really, you know, asking the questions a lot every single day and really prospecting. But they said they could only spend half an hour a day. It's probably not realistic, so you can break it down for them. So you can find out how much time they've got per day, and you could even ask them things like, when can you fit the business in? You know, if you've only got an hour in the evening, is there any time during the day that, you know, you could spend an extra half an hour perhaps on lunch breaks? Even, I know it sounds crazy, but this is what I used to do when I first started this business. When I had 3 jobs, and when I went to the toilet, every time I went to the toilet, I literally added about 5 people onto my Facebook, and that was how I built my business. It sounds crazy, but that was what, over time, and the consistency of doing that and fitting it into the tiny pockets of my day, got me to where I am. So the next question to ask them is, what self-development are they doing? And most of the time people will say none. And this is a question for you guys, like, how much self-development are you doing on a daily basis? Like, what are you putting in between your ears? Like, are you actually teaching yourself about the network marketing industry? Are you listening to positivity? Are you listening to things that are helping you become a leveled up, like, growing version of yourself? Because if you're not, then 100% what I would definitely recommend for you to listen to is Building Your Network Marketing Business by Jim Rohn, and also The Secret. They're 2 things that I would absolutely 100% get you started off with, so you can recommend that for your new teamies as well. And then the 4th question will be, what calls and events will you show up to each week? So you can find out what evenings they're free, and you can ask them when they can factor in getting onto calls and events, guys, because we know that is where the magic happens. Getting onto the calls, having events, and events can be like one-to-one meetups. So on a Saturday at 11 o'clock every week, they're going to have a potential meeting with somebody that they've spoken to during the week, whether that's on Zoom, whether that's in a coffee shop. It's, you know, completely up to them. So that, then what we want to do is we want to explain to them how to get to the first position, which is 825 points. And if you're not sure of that, again, like, this is a chance for you to learn. This is the kind of thing that you need to know inside out. So first and foremost, getting on the products yourself, going on the journey. So we obviously recommend getting on the capsules and the shakes. And if you start out on the premium capsules, the omegas and the shakes, you only need one other person to get on that same package, and then you've hit Partner Plus, which is crazy. So, but what a lot of my girls tend to do is they jump on the shakes and the premium capsules, and then they find 2 other people in the course of a month, guys, which is, you know, it's nothing. It's really easy. And what you've got to do is you've got to instill that belief in them, and let them know, like, it's really easy. You've just got to write your list and then go and find people. Okay. And that's for a different call. But you need to explain to them then, you know, how to get to Partner Plus. And if you don't know, again, like, take yourself to YouTube and type in Partner Plus, Juice Plus, and there's a video of how to get to Partner Plus. It's really easy, really simple, and you can share that with them as well. So then also, obviously, getting to Partner Plus, you want to try and encourage them to build a team from the beginning as well. And what that will then do is obviously produce duplication, so they can then go and look for a team member, and then they can duplicate what they've learned with you. And this is how we duplicate. You know, we're never going to sit here and say to you, you need to go and get 20 orders every single month. That's not what this is about. The way to build a very, very successful business up to NMD level is to get 825 points every single month, plus your one team member, and then duplicate that. And if you did that every single month with complete success, which obviously is not how ever the business goes, but just for logic, you would get to NMD in 7 months. Okay, so imagine you go out there, you decide, you commit to yourself 825 points every single month because you're on the products, you're sharing the results, you're posting on social media. The way that I've honestly built my business over the years is by meeting people out and about, wherever I go, and saying to them, I've got something you might be interested in. Let me add you on social media. Let me add you on Facebook. Let me add you on Instagram, or here's my number. Take my email, because some people don't have social media. That's fine. I've met elderly people in the coffee shop where I go to. I've started a conversation, just had a chat with them, and I've given them my email, and I've got orders and team members from doing that, guys. So you've just got to get out of your comfort zone, and you've just got to understand that when you start believing in yourself, when you understand that you've got a gift that you're giving to people rather than how can I make a sale, that you're saying to people, I've got something that could really help you. You've got to check this out. You might know somebody that needs this. Who do you know that is looking to lose weight? Who do you know that's looking to get healthier? And one of the most relevant things I think that we can ask people at the moment is, who do you know who's looking to earn an extra income or who needs to earn some extra money? I've got something they might be interested in. And what that will do is it will take you out of the equation from asking them. So you don't ask your friends immediately, who do you know who? I'm trying to build in your area, I'm trying to find people, I'm expanding my business into your local area. Who do you know that's looking to earn an extra income? Who do you know that's looking to get healthier? Because I've got something and I'm really excited, and I'm looking for people to help who are serious about getting healthy and making money. And that is truly what I'm doing just now. So for me, I'm just stripping everything right back to basics, and it's going really, really well. I'm posting about the products every single day, getting them on my stories, getting them on my Facebook. I'm also, the other thing that I've been doing a lot more of, girls and guys, is warming up my Facebook before I post. So I go through my stories, I give a little like and a love, I'll scroll for 5 minutes, and I will then leave a love and comments. And what I'm finding is the people that I'm building those comments and relationships with are starting to show up on my posts and are being interested. Okay, so really see the power of connecting through social media, and just leaving comments, showing interest, being excited, and just really being somebody that's, be that inspiration. Be yourself, but be that inspiration for whoever you are, whatever culture you're from, whatever background, whatever mission that you're on, from whatever age group, from whether you're a mum, a dad, an uncle, whether you're single and you've got a dog, you're a dog mama, whether you're a gym girl, whether you work in a bakery, I don't know, like reach out to the people that you know that relate to you and show them how you've got more energy, better health, and you're earning an extra income from literally sharing on social media. So that's just what I really wanted to cover this evening. I just think it's really important that we've got a system to use that you feel confident with. And if anybody is not feeling confident about doing something like a strategy call, then please reach out to your upline. And if they're not confident, just reach up until you get to someone that is super confident with doing a strategy call. I am more than happy to teach you guys how I would run a strategy call. If you want me to come on with a new team member and show you what I do, then that's absolutely fine. I'm willing to do that. And then you can learn from me just how to get people started. So my question to you is, how often are you asking people about joining the team? Because we all know it's great to talk about products, it's great to share what we're doing in our results, but how often are you actually saying to people, who do you know that is interested in earning an extra income? How often do you say to people, like, I've got something you might be interested in, do you want to earn some money around your kids? Like, being that person that's excited about what's on offer. Like, never ever forget that there are paychecks literally waiting for you, one after the other. So let's talk through this. I actually spoke to one of the girls about this today. She's just re-signed up to the business in Amy's team, which is really exciting. She's called Kelly, and she said that she wants to get herself back to SC. So let's talk about that. Now, to get to SC, we obviously need to reach Partner Plus. So we start as a partner, we need to get to Partner Plus and Senior Partner and then SC. Okay, and I'll say this, and I don't want you to think, oh God, you know, Millie would say that it's really easy, but when you start to teach yourself that this business is easy and customers come to you frequently and easily and use those affirmations and that energy, people will start to come to you. Okay, I'm no different from you guys. I've just been here for longer and I've practiced my affirmations and my systems every single day. Okay, maybe not every day, but you know, a lot, because that's what I'm focused on. So to get to Partner Plus, like I mentioned before, you need 3 gold packages. Now 3 gold packages is shakes and premium capsules, okay, and that's got to come from you. Your 825 points has always got to come from your orders, okay, so that can be month 1. So then we go back to month 2. So month 2 you go back to 0 and we need to get 2,500 points, okay, and we've got to do this for 2 consecutive months in a row. Okay, and now this can come from your orders and your team members' orders. So this is why when we start to build this business, it's really important to think about who can I invite to be in the team? Who do I know that would be motivated and fun to work with and would be looking to earn an extra income, that wants to get healthier and, you know, earn some extra pennies, right? So for example, you need 7 gold orders to get to Senior Partner, and you've got to do that for 2 months in a row. So month 1, 7 gold packages, okay, that's 2,500 points. That can come from you and your team. So effectively you could bring in 4 gold packages, bring in a team member, they will bring in 3 gold packages, get to Partner Plus, and guess what, you've got to Senior Partner. Congratulations, that's £200 bonus. £250, can't remember off the top of my head. And then what we've got to do is we've got to reconfirm in month 2. But guess what you can do in month 2? You can shoot up to SC. Now, SC is 5,000 points. Okay, so that's double SP. So guess what? It's 14 gold orders. But if you're building a team and you're teaching them to duplicate, to do the same, this will just grow, guys. And this is a really simple example. And I know that you might think like, oh, that's a lot. But if you're out there asking the question every single day, inviting people to watch the opportunity calls, inviting people to the team, I promise you things will start to manifest. It won't happen straight away. But if you're consistent and asking the question, people are going to start saying, yes, I've definitely noticed in the last 2 weeks since I've just gone full in. I've been writing my DMO down every single day. There's only one day where I didn't write anything down. My paper is blank. So, you know, we don't have to be perfect. And just because you miss a day, it doesn't mean that, you know, you've got to jack it all in and start over. You've just got to continue. Things happened at home, like life things happened, and I just didn't manage to write stuff down. I got my things done, but I didn't write it down. So never be afraid of not doing what you said you were going to do. Just own up to it, and like, you know, own that kind of feeling. Don't think, oh wow, I've ruined it now, so I'm just going to sack it off. So just remember, like, all we have to do is just be our best selves every single day. So when you're focusing on building your business, think about those numbers. Think about 3 for Partner Plus, 7 for SP, and 14 for SC. And once you've got those in your head, you'll be able to know, you know, how many people are you talking to a day? How many people are you actually reaching out to? Is this going to be possible? Because obviously if you're aiming to get to SP, you're going to be needing to speaking to people and getting on the products and telling them about the Feel Good Club and, you know, what we're all here for. And that's that mission to inspire healthy living and to help people live a healthier and more wealthier life. So I think it's really important to remember that it all starts with ourselves. So a really good question to ask yourself is, where am I at? Where am I at with my health journey? Where am I at with you know, my product taking? Do I take products every single day? Do I share that on social media? Am I being excited? Am I sharing testimonials? Am I going live? Am I doing shake offs? Am I actually sharing the products? So let me just on a sec, guys. Mute it, there we go. So yeah, like that is where it all starts. And if you're sharing your products, guys, I promise you, just wake up every day, share your products, share your capsules, share your shakes, and people will start to watch you. Just because you might not be getting likes, I promise you that does not matter. I've had 2 men message me this week from the gym that me and Stefan go to. One is a big buff gym guy that's looking for some better quality protein because whey makes him bloated, and the other one is looking for a energy drink who that isn't full of nasties. He's commented on my post today, and he's a boxer, and I'm taking them both a sample in tomorrow. So, and you know, you just never know who's watching. Like, I would never in a million years have said that those guys would be interested in what that I've got. But I promise you, we are coming into this period of life where people are so conscious of what they're putting in their bodies and so conscious of their health. And we've got everything that basically ticks the boxes. We've got the products, we've got the community, we've got the friendships, we've got the finances that are available for you guys as well. So really think about the way that you're showing up, and are you actually being that inspiration? Look at your social media, and would you follow you? Are you posting things that people of your tribe would find of value? And one of the greatest things that I ever did when I first started was I found people that I really was inspired by, and I posted similar things to them. So someone that was similar to my age, that had like a similar background, she was into horses, you know, she loved to travel. So I found someone in the business who really inspired me, and I basically did what she did, but I just did it in my own style. I used some of her posts, but I changed the words, I changed the emojis, I put my own photos there, and I literally just created success because she was having success, and success leaves clues, right? So I basically did what she was doing, but just in my own style. So find someone that really inspires you and do what they do. So let's have a look. Liana says, no, now, but I'm rusty. That's probably about the strategy call. And if you're nervous, practice on your upline, or just like asking the question. Yeah, 100%. Like, if you're worried about asking the question to people, then just practice with your upline, practice with your partner, or just practice with total random strangers on Facebook. Like, you never know, like, just go and ask some people the question. What's the worst that they're going to do? Like, block you, tell you to go away? Like, who cares? Like, you're never going to see them again. So just go on to like social media, just get confident and think, fuck it, I'm just going to send some messages to people, and it doesn't even matter if they say no, because guess what, you might find a yes. There are so many people in this business, and one that always screams out to me is, she's called Emily, I think she's called Emily Myhill, she's called Mummy Myhill on Instagram, and somebody randomly messaged her and said, I've got an opportunity, are you interested? And it's the same with Danny Kumru, who's a presidential marketing director. Somebody messaged her out of the blue and said, I've got an opportunity, do you want to take a look? She said yes, and she's a PMD. So never, ever, ever stop yourself because you might get a no. They might say no to you, and you're afraid of rejection. Like, just get confident. We're all going to get rejected all the way through this business, guys. Like, just get used to that. It's so normal. But what I can promise you is those people that say no, they either disappear and go away forever, that's fine, or they will come back, and they do. So just remember that, and ask yourself, with the run up to the end of the month, are you willing to sit there and still do what you're doing? And will that get to where you want to be? Like, if you're doing the do and you're getting to where you want to be with the work that you're doing, then great. But if you're not making progress, then tonight's a really good time to think about, what do I need to do myself when we're not on calls, when I'm not speaking to my upline? What do I need to do in my own time to get to where that I need to be? Like, if you carry on doing the action that you're taking at the moment, is it going to take you to where you want to be? Are you going to get to that next position? Are you going to work up that ladder? And if the answer is no, then what do you need to do more of? It's a really good question to ask yourself, and it's about being honest. So I'll go first. So what do I need to do more of? To get to my next position, I need to get even more organized. Okay, as you work through this business, like, you can kind of wing it to SP, you can kind of wing it to SC. You know, as you get a little bit further up, you need to start having some systems and making lists and checking in with your customers and making sure that you're being a good mentor, and you know using the products yourself and getting those results. But then as you get further up, you can't wing it. You can't just wing it to the higher positions. You've got to be organized. You've got to have the systems in place. You've got to be a leader. And every single one of you is a leader just by being here, but also by signing up to the business. You're here for a reason. You wanted something different. And I just want to say, just in this moment, 100% as well, Liana, I winged it as well. I actually probably winged it all the way up to QNMD and then NMD, and then my business dropped and I had to rebuild because I had no systems in place. So really having those systems are what is going to keep you building momentum. Tagging people in the customer group, in the welcome post, tagging team members into the welcome post, tag them in the document, but then also using the opportunity group. That opportunity group is there and we haven't built through it yet, guys, but it's there for you to add your stories in. There are videos in there. So when someone's interested in the business, you can add them to the group and tag them in the video. So the hard work is done for you. When they say yes to the business, guess what? You can go and tag them in that. It's done for you. Then arrange to speak to them afterwards. When you've watched it, let me know. What did you like about it? Have you got any questions? Let's get you started. Okay, so just remember, like, these systems are in place for you guys. And as soon as you start implementing them with yourself, I promise you, things will start to go like this. They'll snowball. And like John said on the call on Friday, you might feel like you're pushing a snowball uphill to begin with, and it's really tough. But once you get to the top, it's going to start going like this down the other side. So you've just got to persevere. And what I'd like to offer is, if anybody on here would like a one-to-one with me, 20-minute one-to-one about the systems, about, you know, your goals, about how to end the month, you know, for the rest of the year, then please contact me and we can factor that in this week. I'm just going to be at home working very, very hard this week for month end, because I've got some exciting promotions coming through. So if anybody wants a one-to-one with me, then please let me know and we can jump on a call if you're not sure of what to do, how to use the systems, how to speak to people. But really, like, you know, it's simple. Take the products, share the products and invite, guys. And it's the same with the business. Do the business, invite to watch the videos, and then, you know, do the same and get them to duplicate. And it's a really simple system. Sometimes we can really overcomplicate it. And what I really love about what we've created so far with the Feel Good Club is that, you know, simple system. We've got the support group, we've got the opportunity group, which anybody can be a part of. And I'm just really, really excited for what's to come. So Jess says, I need to talk to more people every day, building connections and consistently asking the questions. Love that. Kara says, I need to be more conscious and concise and not waffle when speaking to customers. That's absolutely fine. Love that. It's the confidence on speaking to people for me. And do you know what, guys? Like, guess what? Confidence comes from repetition. You're never going to be good at something if you don't try. And I can completely relate. Like, I have never always been like this. For those of you that knew me at the beginning, I was very, very, very shy. I never knew what to say to people. I actually hated talking to people and would do anything not to get on the phone to people. And I still struggle now, but I know on the other side of that phone call is somebody that is wanting my help. And that is somebody that wants to know what the business is, what the product is, and they're willing to, you know, to have that call with me because they're interested in what we've got. So remember that. And like, when you make this about other people and asking them those questions, and as well, if you go to this the team group as well, when you've got someone that's interested, or you could even just get yourself onto Instagram and chat to people that are on health journeys. Like, I see that you're already on a health journey. What are your top 3 health goals? Like, ask them the questions. So if you go to the team Feel Good page, and again, if you go to featured, and if you scroll along, there's 2 lists of the question system. So you can then use those to give yourself confidence on how to speak to people. So what are your top 3 health goals? What are your struggles for reaching those? On a scale of 1 to 10, what are your energy levels? What do you have for breakfast? How many portions of fruit and veg do you eat a day? Blah, blah, blah. So you're basically asking them questions to give you the answers. So then you can say, well, I've got something you might be interested in. Are you open to, you know, jumping on our plan and getting the results that you want? And that's it. Like, if they say no, fine, next. And it's just about having the confidence. And so, for example, Jane, you know, you said it's the confidence on speaking to people. If you're looking for someone and you've got someone that says, oh yeah, I'm interested, and you go, oh my God, I literally don't know what to say, then message your upline. If they're not online, then message their upline and ask for help, because that's what we're here for, to build that confidence. So Emma says, I need to get back onto affirmations, self-development in the mornings. I need to get back to my inbox rather than focusing on posting. 100%. Like the fortune is in the follow-up, and you know, living in the inbox is definitely where that you will build your business 100%. And you know what, like it's so, what's really important to remember is that we're here to build relationships with people. We're here to find out how we can help people. We've got a solution to help people with the most simplest thing on the planet, and that's to eat more fruit and vegetables. And what you've got to know is that everybody that walks on this planet needs fruit and veg. We're not like any other network marketing company, guys, because we've got something that everybody needs. And there's a way that you can help people earn some extra money from, you know, being a part of the products, which is absolutely amazing, right? So we can save people money and get them healthy. Like, what more could they want? So just think in your head, like, why am I finding this difficult? What limiting beliefs am I setting myself up to like have in my mindset? Like, I'm not confident, I can't do this, I'm not good enough, people don't want to buy off me, why would people, you know, speak to me? Like, if you're saying these things to yourself, you're literally putting a stopping block in front of yourself. Wake up tomorrow morning, guys, with a brand new spring in your step, and believe that you have got something that everybody needs. Get on those affirmations, tell yourself you're worthy, believe in yourselves, and just know that on the other side of those limiting beliefs and that fear that you hold inside of yourself is total freedom, total and complete freedom. And the only reason that I know that is because I've been on that journey. I know that most of you know my journey on here, so I won't go into it. Right at the beginning of this, I literally was so broke, and obviously the business has given me the confidence to be myself, to give me the growth, to show me that if I just take a risk and believe in myself just 1% more every day and have that courage to speak to one person a day, that's what built my business, and that's what got me to where I am. And the excitement that I got from, you know, going to events and being surrounded by amazing people, that is where the true magic for me happened. So I'm inviting you to get to an event as soon as you possibly can, guys. John's putting one on at the end of the month, which is the SP event. God, that's literally in a few days. I think it's on the 30th of June. And then there's some really good events coming up as well later in the year. So please get yourself booked onto those, because that is where we will all meet up. We'll have a good time. You know, we'll get together as a community, and, you know, we'll have some drinks. We'll probably stay over the night and, you know, just get to know each other and have lots of fun whilst we're doing this amazing business. So lots and lots of things to speak about then tonight. But just remember, like, this end of the month can be anything that you want it to be. All you need to do is write down the goals, write down what you want to achieve by the end of the month, even if it's getting your 825. Like, if that is what you are wanting to do, even if you are on zero right now, guys, I promise you, with a bit of grit and determination, self-belief, getting organized, writing things down, and, you know, being connected with your upline. You've got to stay close to the fire, be connected with them every day, speak to your team, speak to your upline. And I promise you that belief will come from them. We've got something called the golden thread that runs through me, runs through my uplines, and comes from a very, very dear man called Alex Webb. And what I'll do is I'm going to put a Zoom call into the team group just after this of Alex and I from a few years ago. He was in the business for over 25 years, and just he created the golden thread, and that is the feeling that you get from this business. And he shared it down through him, through Rob, through John, through Katie, and I'm here to share that down with you guys as well. So, you know, don't feel like you haven't got a connection or you can't reach out, because you absolutely can. We're here to support you on every step of your journey. You know, John always asks after all of you guys, like, how's the team doing? And we're going to be getting him on a call very, very soon, which is so cool. You know, so even though they might seem like big celebrities and super far away, I promise you they're just normal people, and they're here to support us every step of the way. So thank you so much for joining this evening, guys. We've been on just over half an hour now. What I would love to know in the comments then is, what is your goal for the end of the month? Like, just affirm it now to everybody here. So my goal last week was to get, I think it was like 5 orders and 2 team members. Well, I've got 7 orders this week, and I've got a team member and another team member signing up at the end. So my next goal is to get another 5 orders, and I want to get another 2 team members. I don't know how, I don't know where they're going to come from. from, but you know, you've just got to believe in yourself. You don't necessarily need to know how or where, but when you're doing the action and taking you know, the time to build your business, then I promise like things will start to happen. So who's going to comment? Is anybody going to share? Liana says 3 orders in a teamie. Absolutely love that. Amazing. If anybody else wants to share, then please go ahead. And if anybody wants to jump on and share anything, say hey, don't be shy, because remember, like this is a place where like you guys can feel comfortable, can feel confident, you know, share struggles, you know, and just you know, if you're wanting to build, this is where you can do it. This is the open, safe space for you to be able to jump on and be able to ask questions. There's Kat, so nice to see you. I've missed you. I haven't seen you for so long.
Hi.
Hello, my lovely.
It's not letting me put anything in the chat. I can't click on it for some reason. It's not working. So my goals for the end of the month is to get 5 new orders and 1 new teammate.
Love that.
Also, I wanted to share something with you right before I come on this. I was on a live video from the Coaching Masters, and they were talking about how in 4 days' time, we are halfway through the year, halfway through 2022. But not only that, we're 25% of the way through the 20s. 25% of the way through. So something they were saying that made me really think was, what did you say to yourself at the beginning of this year you were going to achieve? What did you say you were going to change? This, even at the beginning of the 20s, what was going to be different for you? You're already halfway through this year and 25% through the 20s. It's time now. We're running out of time, guys. Literally running out of time. If you look back in 2.5 years' time from now, what do you want to be different? 2.5 years from that, 2.5 years from that. Keep thinking, what do you want to be different in your future? Because just now is how you make it happen. That's all I wanted to share. Have an awesome night.
I love that. Thank you so much. It just puts it into perspective, doesn't it? Like half the year is gone. I saw actually on Facebook today, somebody posted 6 months today till Christmas Day, which is crazy, isn't it? Sorry to use the C-bomb, but it's true. So I love that, Kat. Thank you so much for sharing. Yeah, really, really, really inspiring actually, because it just makes you think like, right, why am I waiting? What is my urgency? So really ask yourself that question, like, what is your urgency? And, you know, like the end of this year, like the next half of this year can be life-changing for you guys. Come together as a team, show up on these calls, get together in the groups, like really build each other up. Like you guys, you are all a family, like believe it or not, like we're going to be at events together. We're going to be sharing successes together. When you guys go NMD, you're all going to be cheering each other. So it's a really nice opportunity for you to get to know each other, to feel confident, and just to know that, you know, we're going to go through so much together as a team, as a community over the next 6 months, year, 2 years, 5 years. So yeah, I just think like, where do you want to be by, you know, this time in 6 months? So yeah, love that, Kat. Thank you so much for sharing. Oh, Jess, yeah, I think it might have been your post actually. Yeah, that it was 6 months till Christmas Day. I think it was yours. Stephen says, I want to get the business off the ground. So let's arrange a strategy call, Stephen, with perhaps me and your upline. Let's have a proper strategy meeting about how we can get that off the ground. That'd be amazing. Yeah, Emma says, can I give a shout out to Karis? She's been taking action right now. I'm so proud of her. 100%. Like, she has been incredible. Shaf, thank you so much for putting that in the chat. This is amazing. That's the 825 and 1 that's the 825 and 1 duplication process that will get you to Club 6. I love that. Can you pop that in the team group as well, babe, please? That sounds amazing. Yes, Stephen, perfect. Just pop me a message and then we'll have a little group chat and we'll have a 3-way conversation or a Zoom call to get you started properly. 100% love that. Will be a pleasure. So that's all the comments, I think, guys. So I just want to give a shout out as well this week. So as you guys know, Teamie of the Week last week was Karis. Karis and Lily, I should say, showing up on all the calls. You know, she's just so inspiring, like breastfeeding, getting, you know, all the things done, no excuses. And yeah, just wanted to give you another shout out. So congratulations. And just wanted to announce my team member of the week this week, and that is Zana. And I'm giving Zana Teamie of the Week. I hope she's there. because you have transformed yourself over the last, like, every day, actually. Like, you're stepping into your truth, you're stepping into like Zana, and you're posting, you're going live in the group, you're showing up, you're cheering for everybody. And I just really want you to know that we're so proud of you for being here. You've been here for a long time, and like, you're still here day in, day out, sharing your products, creating incredible meals. You know, you've got a team member, Sienna. Like, we are so proud of you, Zana. So really just a massive, massive, massive shout out. Congratulations. You are team member of the week for Feel Good Club. So watch out for a post. Just really, really, really excited for you and what's to come over the next 6 months. So yeah, congratulations. And so that's it, guys. Let's end the month with a bang. And like I said, if anybody wants a one-to-one with me, I'm around this week. I'm going to be at home. Other than going to the gym, I'm not going anywhere else. So, you know, if you're local, come to my house. I'm not going to be traveling about everywhere. If you want to come and stay with me, my door is open. You're always welcome. Anybody that is. I'm just really ready. I'm in build mode. I'm going places, and I'd love you guys to come with me. So if you're ready, let's do this. And Shaf, yes, 100%. Let's have a photograph. So everyone put your cameras on. I don't know if Sana's there actually, but she can listen to this back on the recording, which is absolutely fine. So yeah, Jess, I might come over to you, actually. Change my mind. Tom Hardy lives eight doors down from Jess in Horsham, so maybe I might make an exception for that one. Cool, guys. Right, let's have big smiles. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1. Cool. Right. Thank you so much for joining this evening. Let's have an amazing end of the month. Guys, thank you for joining. Thank you for believing in me. Thank you for trusting me for Feel Good Club. We're going places, and I'm so excited. Like, this is the start of something really huge. And I know business has been tough recently, but just keep putting one foot in front of the other. And together as a team, I promise you, we will build something absolutely incredible. So let's do this. Have a great evening. Thank you so much for joining. Thanks, Kat, so much for sharing. And Shaf as well for sharing that information about the 85 and 1. So have a good evening, guys. Let's have a great week, and we'll see you soon.